And good morning, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Hope you could hear me. YouTube's playing their games. First off, before I go anywhere, let's see what I got on my thing. In my description, about page, I always have more information and stuff. And you have to have, whatchamacallit, what's called, laptop. It won't show it on the phones. But my basic premise, if you want to find my email, you have to get a laptop. It won't show on the iPads. Okay? It won't show that information on it because of the way YouTube's set up. Right now, I'm going back to my old roots. Okay? I'm doing my thoughts, rations, cooking, gardening, camping, making money, and a lot of dirty tricks. I like to grocery shop. That's number one. My opinions, number two. PDWs, PCC, that's pistol carving, pistol cartridge carving, and MP design, machine pistola. Okay? I like to read books, a lot of it. Fashion, both men and women. Okay. Modern urban living, not America. America's like, I'm sorry, but a lot of other countries have it better. And I tend to get have the backs of my friends on YouTube that I watch. Okay. And remember, folks, YouTube is not real. It's just this little screen that you spend a couple of minutes of your life trying to emulate or do something about it. Okay, let me turn that off. Key. Okay, first we have to support our friends. Michelle Minton's Preppers. Hopefully she's back up to 725 subscribers. She has 84 videos. She needs about 300 roughly to get 1,000 new followers. So please help her out. Nobody ever watches my video. David Lynn, our prepper principal, 445 subs, 88 or 89 videos, 88 videos, 0 shorts. And don't forget, folks, check out Wayne at the Ungrateful Peasant. Wayne G, the Ungrateful Peasant. Play his live streams, play his videos. You'll learn something. Okay, a lot of people ask this to Wayne and other places, and people keep repeating this over and over, and I'm getting tired of it. All right? Why is the U.S. military is struggling to recruit soldiers? Since the 1970s, Vietnam War, the United States military has been an all-volunteer force. Instead of a draft, recruiters got young men to sign up for a salary and benefits. We'll talk about that later. In exchange for a legal, enforceable term of service. That means if you break the contract, you go to prison. I got so many of these, it's not funny. Currently, the U.S. is not involved legally in an active war. So certain troop movements covered by Captain Crazies is highly illegal. In an active war, since withdrawing from Afghanistan. All right? Result, the military was well off its recruitment in 2021. Recruitment went boom. Why? Again, Captain Crazy in Afghanistan, and a few other things. Big heads, those are the higher ups in the Pentagon, realized they were understaffed because all the shenanigans, corruptions, bureaucracy, intelligentsia, they really were understaffed. In some spots, really bad. Okay? That's a whole nother video I have to do. I don't want to put up any more links. I don't want to talk to anybody. You can put a comment down below. But remember, if your comment's more than a sentence, the AI is going to pick you up and pretty soon, but I had 10,000 subscribers. Nope, you have no channel. And somebody's knocking on your door. Okay, why it's so bad? Current reasons. Over 70% of all young Americans between the ages of 17 to 24 are ineligible for service, even if we have a draft. Why? Poor mental health, gender issues, and a few other things. I mean, seriously. Past or current drug use. But I'm on medical marijuana and gummies and meth. Can I join up? Oh, God. All right. Wait while I snort some cocaine. Now sign on the bottom line. No. Past or current drug use. If you do a piss test over 100 people, only 30% will be clean. Everybody has some kind of drug use in them. Gang or criminal activities. Could be a gang member. Look at Austin, Texas. Look at Fort Hood. Or criminal activities in the past. I wasn't anally raping young women. I wasn't doing that. I'm not a pedophile. Criminal activities. Okay? Lack of high school education. Lack of a high GED, or lack of high school education degree. Failure of the U.S. education system. I have a lot of people who went to college and everybody says, oh no, it's fine. Baloney. They can't read, they can't write cursive, they can't do simple equations, they can't even write a report. Okay? Lack of a high school degree or GED. But the biggest serious problem is obesity. They're out of shape. Okay, I mean, my friend told me, he's still in the service, that these people are overweight by anywhere from, they're over 200 pounds. All right, close to 300. They had one porker that was about 400 pounds. No way they're going to pull them in. They don't have uniforms that big. And only 13% of the young people say they want to serve. Okay? That's bad, folks. Okay? 13%. Remember that. You can look it up. It's like, oh gosh, get a headache. Truth. This means the actual military pool is around 1 to 2% of willing and able recruits. That is worse than Rome before it fell. Okay, solutions. Some idiots want to bring back the draft. That was fine 40 years ago. You can't bring it back because you destroyed the system with bureaucracy. It's a bad idea. Military doesn't want an unwilling army of Generation Z recruits. Again, study the history of Vietnam. U.S. and Vietnam actions. God, that's anybody who tells me about Vietnam and not read the history. But I was there. I don't care. I like facts. Okay, Vietnam again. So you look that up. I'm not providing links. Okay. Problem with this bureaucracy, military bureaucracy, big trends. Okay, they don't care the basic recruits. They want bureaucracy and big tech so they can get all their money in Washington. They've never been out in the field for the last 25 years. It'll take roughly 5 years of boot camp and retraining. 5 years. First year, boot camp. And then the other 4 years is teach them how to read, write, wipe their butts. Okay? Everything that should have been taught before. 5 years. You don't want a 500-pound or 400-pound recruit going and drop dead. Looks bad. Okay? Lack of supplies and transport. I'm not kidding about this. You want to see something really bad, you check out their supply system and transport. Why is the U.S. Army telling, and Marines and Navy telling their personnel get food stamps? National Guard too. Coast Guard. Yeah, it's time to get food stamps. That means somebody screwed up the supply and transport. Okay? And finally, the cost of doing the draft. We don't have $6 trillion to rebuild everything. Okay? Number 2 solution or option. Greater outreach. Okay, when I hear that, I kind of look at them. So you're going to do more commercials and going to sing and dance or have some old guy in a fishing stream like, I got a bunch of benefits and I had economic solution. I went to college. A lot of that did not pan well for a lot of people. A lot of benefits, especially healthcare, went. Okay? A lot of people who have relatives and that came back from Iraq and Afghanistan are mad as hell. Okay? Way they got treated. A lot of veterans have psychological disorders and 22 a day goes. All right? Truth. All right? So greater outreach. To whom? All right? Nobody wants to do it. More benefits. If it's good benefits and you keep your promise to it. Not building a VA hospital in a radioactive area. Or a chemical dump. Gee, that's smart. Give them cancer. Second thing is focalize on specialized skill. Well, he's a robotics engineer. We don't have to train him how to shoot a gun. We don't have to train them how to defend themselves. All they're doing is repairing robots and computers. Or they're on a boat doing this. But that's not their specialty. And what that means is anybody like, okay, let's whack them. And they'll be running around. Quick, somebody call the police. Somebody save me. No. Like crypto. Okay? Focalizing on specialized skill. Maybe remove some of the requirements. Okay? Remove some of the heavy requirements. Past drug use. If clean now, hey, if you're clean now and went through the program, you could be in the military. Okay? Gang or criminal activities. Hey, you don't need to go to prison. We'll write it off. So what? You kill that family of 4 with machetes. We could use that same skill for the military. That's why you see all the gangbanger signs around Fort Hood. Okay? Past mental problems. Once they say you're cured, it's all right to anal rape people from foreign lands. What? selling U.S. citizenship to illegal immigrants. Hey, you crossed the border? Instead of going back, we'll give you a U.S. citizen if you fight in one of our undeclared wars, like Vietnam, Korea, 100 other places, and we don't take responsibility. This is a bad idea. Loosen the requirements. Okay? This is why Generation Z's army will fail. And this is my opinion. This is the third option, which will happen because already other countries are doing it. The third option, the real one. More AIs and more robots. Like Rome, heavy use of mercenary armies. You go see France, you go see Russia, you go see America, Black Hawk, and everybody's been watching the news for Russia, Ukraine, okay, heavy use of mercenary armies, either private, corporate, sorry I messed up on corporate, and security firms, like the one in New York who was Chinese CCP, or in Ontario, CCP. This leads to heavy use of special forces, okay? Because the regular army can't do crap, or regular navy, or whatever. So you have to use heavier amounts of special forces. Not kidding about that. They're more cost efficient. You lose more people, but you get better results. So, okay? Lack of supply, transport, and maintenance. This is all being sold out to the highest bidder. Supply issues, big time. All right? Air Force cannot transport everything on planes. All right? Supplies. So it's made in China, so we'll attack China. Does that make sense to you? All right? When's the last stuff anything made in America? Transport. What transport ships? There's no transport ships, okay? Except for the 25. That's for the submarine fleet to supply out in the oceans. There is no transport fleet. It's gone. Most of the time, it's sold out to the highest bidder, which is China. This caused a loss, 1/3 of a U.S. military in any action right now until 2040. Okay? Loss of 1/3 of the U.S. military. This is my opinion. You can check out the facts. We lose 4 events, win 1 only. And I think that we went to war with Canada. All right? And this is my opinion. You could check it out, do your own research, whatever. Because I'm tired. I'm not doing links or giving statements and stuff. Do your own research. All right? This is my opinion. And a lot of places have the same opinion of what I do. Okay, folks. I'll catch you later. I'll be seeing you. You have a nice day. And remember, if you're in the comments, keep it down to a sentence. The AI is on and it's really doing a nasty job on everybody's channel. Okay, I'll catch you later. Bye now.